All right, guys, pay attention. This is kind of crazy. Okay, you're gonna think while I'm doing this is that, okay, this guy just started a YouTube channel like a week ago and now he's already starting into one of those nutheads. I promise you, I'm not hyping this up for no reason. So listen up. This month, November, is a special month. It's a month that Plan B missed his target. You know, he was right on August, September, October, and then he missed his target on November. Now, since that happened, I mean, since like we've been like passing the 15th of November, I'm like, it doesn't look like it's going to really like go up to 98K when it's like struggling to have like 65 and stuff like that, right? And then while that's happening, some of the main people that I kind of like count on in Twitter and Willy Woo and a few people I check on for all their on-chain analytics and whatnot, they didn't really jump in that hard either. So I was like, damn, like, is this gonna be like not so great? Could this be the double top? Is it like after all this fight, we make it to around 60, 65K and then we fall again? Man, that would be some messed up, like just happening for the second time. We come up to the same price levels and then crash all the way down again. But then I started to look. This time it's completely different. Right now in this video, I'm not gonna try to like convince you that the market is still going up. This is then I'll be way too hyped if I was just making that point. The point I'm gonna show you is some coins that I'm gonna be getting into right now that is relatively, like I would say, 60-70% chance that you're gonna 2, 5, 10x your money, while the chance of you losing like 50% of your portfolio is like about 20%. If you're still following with me, that's a lot of percentage. But basically, the risk to return is really good right now. It's really good. I thought it was really good in April, May, June, July, those months where after it crashed. Obviously that was good then too. But right now, considerably in the long scale, we're gonna be about a couple months from now, 1-2 months from now. This is probably the turning point. This is when some coins are already starting to do 2, 3, 4x, defying the gravity, defying the market, right? Bitcoin is not going up, it's still pushing through it, not just 1 or 2 or some of the ones like Axie Infinity back then. This is several, there's quite a few of them, right? So let's get into it. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna show you some coins, right? Then I'm gonna go into my portfolio and show you these. Okay, Oasis Network, right? I'm not gonna go into too much, but it's basically one of the protocols. It's highly invested. Balaji has tweeted about it a few times in the past. A16Z invested in it. If you look at it, I've been buying this coin, I mean, God knows, I was like around 5 cents, 6 cents, 5 cents, 6 cents, 9 cents. It was under 10 cents. I've been buying this in June, right? And I didn't think it's gonna go up. It did a little bounce here and then came back down. I thought it's gonna stay around here. Until now, I feel like, okay, this is really coming. And this thing hasn't pumped the entire year, right? Like look at here, where it was like beginning of 2020, 4 cents. At the top of the market, just 15, 20 cents, right? It's like a 3, 4x, which is not really that great considerably. But now when you look at it and comparing these are the type of coins that are going up, it really means a lot of the coins in the entire cycle and in the entire like list in CoinMarketCap are going to be ripping, right? You just have to get in the right one, but the chance of you making it now is easier, I think, than even when it was like down here. Like, it's gonna sound crazy me saying that right now, but this is when we're talking about the market is already starting to prove itself out. So you just have to get on the train before it leaves up. All right, let's go to the next one, Parsec. Okay, like, I realize I can't really talk about much coins like out of the blue. This is one of the like coins that I've been buying not too long from now. Like I bought it pretty recently. I'm gonna show you timestamps when I bought them and everything like that in maybe this video, maybe another video, but you can at least see my portfolio here. Like Rose, for example, right? This is the third time I'm doing this. First time I did this, meaning when this portfolio, this is like one of the portfolios I have, right? When this gets to like around 50, 60K, I take some of the money out because I like to move the coins out because I don't really like this exchange. I just have to use it because it has a lot of the coins I use. But I try to move some of this out. I did that one time in the entire year, like since I think August, I did it once. From August till now, I already did it twice, meaning my portfolio of like coins that I bought, it keeps on, like I shave it down to around 20, 30K and it comes back to 50, 60, 70K. Right now it's again at 70K. Point is, Rose is one of my top performers over here, right? Like I bought, I'm gonna do another video, guys, which entry price I had it in, but basically I put like 4K in there to give you a perspective. I always put around 4K. Like most coins I get into, I put around 3 to 4K. right? Usually it's 1 to 2 ETH I put in. So around that time I put 1 to 2 ETH in, basically that comes around like around 4K, right? Since then ETH has went up, but you get the point. And now it's at 25K, okay? ETH, oh, this is just me holding it. I probably bought this pretty recently. This is not, part of this whole video I'm doing here. Parsec, again, this one I probably did like a 2X. Again, I'll make another video about where it is at since I bought it at. YGG is a guild, probably one of the best hubs for you to know about gaming coins that are up and coming. And just by following them on Discord, they're always doing announcements for different projects. And just by following them a little bit, I was able to get into some coins that has far more potential than this one, which did basically a 50%. I put like 3,500 on this one. It's around 6K. Well, it's like a 2X. Okay, all right. AVAX I shaved like a couple of times and it's still ripping, and I'm like, okay, I'm done shaving this thing, right? This is like, I underestimated, like when it was around $80-$90, I was like, okay, the market is dipping, let me shave a little bit. Now I kind of understand what AVAX is. Basically it's going to pull a Solana. This is going to go to probably $200 over as this bull market, like over the next like couple of weeks as things extend even a little bit. So I'm not going to shave this anymore. I'm just going to let this thing run. All right, and then there's Matic, which I bought a little bit more of today. Not in this portfolio, but another one in CoinMarketCap. So let's go into some of these coins a little bit more. So Parsec has been, around 30-40 cents for a while now, okay? It just did a little bit up here, but most of the time it's around under 70 cents, more or less, right? I mean, if you bought it at the beginning of the year, it was like 10 cents, but obviously if you go that far beyond, then it's not. There's a lot more coins that outperformed it, but I really think this is the time for this one to really take off. Parsec is in a very similar situation, I would say, to Rose, Oasis Network, right? This one kind of blew up. I think this is a similar kind of price action that's going to be happening in the coming weeks for PRQ. All right, YGG. I'm not holding my breath for this coin, right? When it got launched, it was around $2. That's when like A16Z, I think, they started to get involved in it. They mentioned about it in their website because they always do a little delay, since they load up their bags and then they mention it and whatnot. It's already around $6-7. And I bought it around these kind of price points, right? So it's not like I got a huge boost. I think I bought it like once or twice around the dip. It's around like, $5-6. It's a little bit now, but again, I think this is a good hub. Now, the market cap in this one is not that small. It's like, already $500 million, but this is one of the coins that I think like the type of work they're doing, like the quality of diligence they're taking in the top performing games is immense. And if this coin was to not go up, right? If this coin just stayed where it's at, okay? And the only thing it did is made me check this, right? Like, because when I put money in something, I don't know if you're like me, but you check this more often, right? If all it did is just made me check its Discord more often and look at what's going on, I would be up. Because it makes me get into and keep my eye on other coins that has far more potential. One of them, I actually did a shout out on this channel like 2 videos ago. It's one of my first videos for Dose. If I go to Dose, if you look at it, I literally got in, like, I think at the bottomest price possible. It was like, you're gonna have to go watch that video. I don't know, like, don't quote me on it. I don't know if it was like this right here. What is it today? Yeah, it might have, it probably is. I think it's right around here we got in the video. You can check it out. Worst case scenario, it's here, 20, but it's under 20 cents for sure. 20 or 20 cents under, we got it. It's already at 27. And like literally right after I bought this, it started to go up. And I'm still staking it because not only can you hold this coin, but if you stake it until like, I think like it ends this week, you can get a free Rev Racing NFT. So check out that video, if you haven't done so. But this one is another one that I got completely because of YGG and their ecosystem, what they're talking about. But anyways, coming back to YGG here. AVAX, I mean, there's nothing to say for this one. I mean, literally, like it even if you buy it at the tops here, I think AVAX you're fine depending on your time horizon. If you look at the amount of confidence people have been having on this, Balaji started talking about this, man. I'm like, I kick myself because he started talking about this in December. He was showing confidence in this like literally in here when it's like $2-3. And if you know the entire crypto space and not following Balaji, then you're probably missing out a little bit, right? Like he's one of the craziest thought leaders in the space, and he barely ever shills any coins. So when he mentioned AVAX a few times around December, I was watching him and I still didn't buy it at that time. I still didn't buy it here. It's only I bought it like around $40-50 when it was like getting. I'm like, okay. I mean, I had some AVAX, I believe, but not a lot. Like I had it from like Voyager app from time ago, and I'll probably do like like a thing on that sometime. But basically, like once I started to get into it, and then I see it go out here, freaking 6K it became. The entire portfolio in Voyager I put in like February, March time, when it was like $20-30 for AVAX. Right now that became 6K, and I can promise you I probably didn't put more than like I mean you can probably calculate it, but it's not a lot. But that's all the AVAX I had until recently, where I started buying Gate.io around $40-50. And I at that time I'm like, okay, this is probably too late. And I got it this time because of Sue from 3 Arrows Capital, and since then a lot more people jumped in and really put confidence in. And until it hit $100, I'm like, okay, this is the narrative got underestimated. This is not just something that's going to go to $30-40 and like come back down. This is like $100, $200, $300 coin right here. Okay, like AVAX is going to be in the top 10. I think it just recently got in the 11th, 10th position. Is like squirming around there. But yeah, it's going to be a solid top 10, top 6 coin in the near future. PSP I did an entire video about just yesterday, but I uploaded the video today, so it's going to be a little awkward with the price points, but I got a phenomenal price, 69 cents. You can almost not even get it in the chart. You can see, there is 68. So like pretty much I got in the most bottom price, but right now guys, I mean, if you think you missed out, if it went from like 60, 70 cents to 80, it's just 10 cents. So it's nowhere up, pumped and already gone or anything like that. I am really bullish on this. I put 2 ETH in this yesterday. One, because you can stake it for 100% APY, and then 2, like great product, a lot of big money backing it, a lot of confidence, and then on top of it, like it's actually the team is actually solving one of the complex problems in the entire industry. Seamless integration to MetaMask. It's just very simple. Basically, just go watch that video. I'm not gonna go into the whole thing again right now. All right, so that's it, guys. I just wanted to make this video real quick because I'm just like looking at this. I'm like, wait a second, what the hell? Like, am I that good, or is the market on easy mode? I even tweeted that exact thing like yesterday or today morning. I was like, what is going on? Like, coins that I got in for a while now, they're all pumping, right? Rose out of nowhere, Parsec, YGG, AVAX. Yeah, I mean, it's been pumping, but like these things are all pumping that I didn't really expect it to. I thought Rose is gonna be a long-term hold. It might not even, the way it was going, I thought it's never gonna pump even in this market cycle. And I still held it because I'm like, okay, this is good, good project. I'm gonna put a little bit of money in this. I'm not little, but like a decent position in it and see where it goes. But it started to go up. The whole market is waking up, guys. If you're not making money in this market right now, I can promise you, I'm not even kidding, you will not make money in crypto then. Period. If you can't make money right now in this market, where you can like have some kind of thesis that make sure have a solid project and stuff like that, they start to pump. And it starts to just pump. Normally what's supposed to happen is that you do your due diligence, you get the right things, it has the right backers, it has the right team, all that stuff, and it still doesn't pump while like shit coins go up. That's what like happens most of the year. I'm just like, are you serious? Like, I mean, I'm doing okay, but like fucking shit coins are like taking, like most of the gains. But then now it's like, where the really like the DeFi is gonna come in, the coins that's been kind of stagnant. I think DYDX, these things are gonna go up. ENS, right? A lot of people have this entire thing like, oh, ENS should be sold or whatever. Is it down? I think most people who are supposed to sell already sold from the airdrop. ENS is gonna go $100 and beyond in the near future as well. These things that have solid kind of charts with the narrative is gonna pump right now. Okay, all right. So I'll leave it at that. That was a one whole breath. All right, guys. So if you like this far, guys, please go down below, like the button, press it for me, please. I'm trying to get this to 1,000 subscribers. And somebody mentioned that, teach you to take a snapshot. I'm gonna take a snapshot of my first 1,000 subscribers. I can promise you, there's gonna be something that's gonna be coming in the future after that, where basically I'm gonna make something that the best of my ability, what I'm doing to make money, that those guys have a group where they can basically get those things too. So just subscribe, like the video, help me out, and yeah, that's it. I'll see you in the next video.